We've now finished up our first little application using Docker. We're now going to start working on our second application, which is going to be a little bit more complicated in nature, and it's going to require us to learn some more advanced features around Docker. Let's first take a look at a mock-up of what we're going to build. All right, so here it is. This is really a classic example of Docker in action. You're going to find a lot of other applications out there that are very similar in nature. So the purpose of this tiny little application is to make a Docker container that contains a web application that simply displays inside the browser the number of times that that someone essentially has visited this server. And so you can see right now it says number of visits 10. That indicates that this page has been visited 10 times. Now, in order to build this, we're going to need two separate components. First off, we're going to need some type of web server, something to actually respond to HTTP requests and generate some HTML to show inside the browser. To actually store the number of times that this thing has been visited, we're going to also make use of a little Redis server. Remember, Redis is an in-memory data store. You can essentially think of it as a tiny little database that sits entirely inside of memory. The only purpose of the Redis server is going to be to contain the number of times that the page has been visited. Now, something to be aware of here,